I'm Leah and welcome back to my ADHD mess. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about a few tips that's helped me as a writer and as a person with ADHD write. Because sometimes it is the hardest thing in the world, but it's also the only thing in the world that I want to do. And I thought that it might be fun to tell you guys some tips and tricks that I've learned over the last 12 years that I've been writing for that might help you. A big thing that has helped me with my attention span when it comes to writing is using a timer. The thing that I really struggle a lot with is forcing myself to sit down at my desk for long periods of time and focus on my work and focus on what I'm outlining or what I'm drafting or if I'm planning my novel, any of the above. I always struggle to sit down for long periods of time without some kind of reward or thing to look forward to, when really writing is the reward. It is the thing I should be looking forward to, but my ADHD brain doesn't know that. So something that I really love doing is I just got a little kitchen timer from the supermarket. I think it cost me about $10, and I will set myself a 10-minute timer and I will tell myself like it's a game to write or to plan or outline or whatever it is for that full 10 minutes as much as I can, as fast as I can, to laser focus. And once that 10 minutes is up, I am free to do whatever I want and I can restart the 10-minute timer if I so desire. For me, that has really helped because there's an end to what I'm doing. And even though I might be enjoying the writing at the time of doing it, knowing that there's an end to it is something that tells my brain, okay, this is fun. Like, we're doing this, but it is going to finish soon. And I have the choice to make once that 10 minutes is over, whether I want to continue and do another 10 minutes or whether I'm done for the day, that's it, go do something else. I also then like to use those 10 minutes often to do writing sprints. And writing sprints is something that I see so much within the writing community, but it is genuinely something that has really helped me. I like to often have sort of a competition with myself to see how many words I can get done within that 10 minutes, whether it's absolute garbage or whether it's actually something that's half decent. And I'll set a timer for 5 minutes or 10 minutes and I will bust out as many possible words as I can. And it almost just sort of gets my creativity flowing, whether it's good or not. It's almost like I am supercharging myself to get my ideas and my creative brain starting to work again. Something that I usually struggle with is actually forcing myself to sit down and write in the first place, which isn't great. And I wish that I could just think, I feel like writing today, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to write, when in reality I think, yeah, I would really like to write, and then I end up sitting on the couch all day and I don't do anything at all. It's frustrating because I know that I want to write, I just can't force myself to write. And again, I think it's that sort of reward system, that sort of dopamine, serotonin, where my brain is thinking, yeah, we want to do this, we really do, but what's the reward? What's the fun in it? You know, it just feels like it's work. So in that instance, I have a playlist for the projects that I'm working on, and I love to have a shower and I will listen to that playlist, and it sort of puts me into that headspace a little bit more. So for instance, the story that I'm currently working on is called Project Forest, and I have a lot of sort of cozier songs in there. I've got some Lord of the Rings scores in there, and listening to that kind of stuff instantly puts me in the headspace of my story, and I imagine myself in there and I get just a little bit more excited. Sometimes it's not enough though, so I often like to go onto YouTube and I will find some ambient sounds or ASMR sort of backgrounds that I find visually looking at something like that can really help to sort of jumpstart my head into being in that right zone. Sometimes I will just go 2 months or more without writing a single thing because I'm sitting and I'm waiting for my brain to tell me this is what we're going to do today and we're actually going to sit down and do it. So sometimes it's just not going to happen, and I think accepting that you can't force yourself to do something if you don't want to do it, really, you can't make yourself. And I think that's something that I've really come to learn over the last year or so, is if I want to do something and I really want to do it, I will. If I just think I really want to write today and I know that I won't, I can't beat myself up over it. I can't force myself. So sort of linking to the previous one, but having a playlist. Music is something that really means a lot to me, and having playlists for my stories and playlists for my characters is something that will always put me in the right headspace for writing my story or thinking about my story even. Yada yada yada. We are still talking about things that are important and booky things and writing things, and this is where the video ends. I really hope that these tips can help you out, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.